It still doesn't feel offensive, like.
Queer.
Damn.
Sneako has a record of being a very out there, loud individual. He's been pushing red pill ideology and has thus made him the target of mainstream media. And a lot of men, without this content, oftentimes become very pussified, become very soft. And I think it's really good for you guys to watch somebody who follows this ideology do amazing with the opposite sex. Me personally, I'm not red pill. I do believe a lot of what they say, but I don't like the way they oftentimes promote it or the way that they put down women. However, there's a lot that you, the individual watching this video, can learn by watching somebody like this. I'm a dating coach of a decade. I've worked with multiple companies within the industry, and in this video, I'll be breaking down Sneako.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You about to give me a cheek kiss?
No.
Okay. I thought
You want a cheek kiss?
I do. I'm not gonna lie. What's your name?
Aisha.
Aisha. I like your outfit.
You too?
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from South London.
South London. And you got the nose piercing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that an issue?
No, it's not an issue, but I have...
Off the bat, she's starting to qualify. She's starting to say, is that an issue? If a girl ever says that, amazing. He's also not showering her with too much praise. He's giving her just enough to make her wonder, does he actually like me? Does he find me attractive?
What are your beliefs on Pride Month?
On Pride Month? Well, I'm definitely for all things to do with Pride, unless that offends you. Like,
No, that's right. I love Pride. I'm a very proud person, you know.
no, I mean like gay people, bisexual, trans.
Yeah, I love it.
This is a really good indication of whether or not a girl likes you. Is she fidgeting? Is she touching her hair? Can she not stop moving? Does she have any moments of stillness? It's actually why I coach a lot of my clients to be still when you're talking to a girl too. Learn how to have those moments of stillness. Not completely, still be expressive, but at the same time too, do not push out that nervous energy through your body. She's doing that quite a bit. And as a girl, it's not such a big deal for a woman to do this. It's actually kind of endearing. Watch how nervous she is throughout the entire video.
You love everybody?
Yeah, I believe in love speech, that we should love everyone.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Are you are you on the alphabet?
Am I on the alphabet?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What does that mean?
Like,
You're B?
probably on the Q.
Q. What does that mean?
Queer. So, like, I'm not for or against anything. I'm just curious. Like, I don't mind.
You know that used to be an insult? People used to say,
No.
You're queer. And now
So
it's...
I guess it's, like, reclaimed, I guess.
Okay.
You know how, like, the N-word was reclaimed for black people? I guess it's not the same way.
I want you also to notice how relaxed he is with his facial expressions, how he's speaking from his stomach, his diaphragm, how it is completely self-assured in every which way. Notice how still he is on the other side. Notice how he is capable of being still, giving her eye contact, and giving her a confident, cocky smile. Not a supplicating smile, but a confident, cocky smile. There's a big difference.
But I'm saying it's, like, it's reclaimed in that sense.
So you're like...
I'm not...
You're the N-word of the alphabet people.
No.
I don't really understand.
No. I meant, like, the derogatory term has been reclaimed.
I'm pretty sure they still get upset about that in America. That there's all these... they'll beat the dog poop out of some... If a white lady says it, you'll see all these teenagers in Chicago. No,
Really?
Yeah.
No, that's not like here. Like, I guess if someone calls you queer, like, it's not an insult.
Well, I'm talking about the N-word.
Oh, the N-word? Yeah, no. It's a problem here as well. No. It's a problem here. I was talking about the word queer.
So if I say that, it's not an insult?
No.
Oh, okay. You're queer.
Yeah, I don't find that offensive.
Okay. Queer.
I say this in a lot of my videos. You have to risk being offensive to be charismatic. He's not saying it in some derogatory way. There is more to conversation than the words themselves. Is he saying this in a way to be mean to her or put her down? Fuck no. He's doing it to add to the vibe and play with her and tease her. And as a response, she giggles. A lot of clients I have will come to me and they'll say, well, the girl in the set was laughing. There's different types of laughs. There's nervous laughs. There's uncomfortable laughs. There's fake laughs. This is a aroused, attracted laugh, a giggle. It's ha. It goes up. It's very high pitched. It's very fast. It's a lot more emotional. And this one also has a tinge of nervousness to it, which is, again, good. If a girl's nervous around you, barring the fact that you could be approaching her in a dark alleyway, barring that she might be scared, this is actually a good laugh.
Doesn't feel offensive, like.
Queer. Even when I squint into it?
Yeah, but like you're not saying it intimidately, but like you kind of look cute. So.
Okay, well, let me try to say it. Queer.
I guess I'm not offended easily,
Okay,
but
that's good.
no.
You don't get that triggered. You know that there was a girl that came in earlier, and she said that this show is problematic, and she's seen some of my stuff, and she said it's problematic, and so that she stormed out, bumped her purse on me, and left. What do you find problematic?
I guess what I find problematic is when people make unnecessary comments. Not conversations that don't need to be talked about, but like I guess what I find problematic is when people get too personal per se, or when people are just like rude for no reason, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what I find problematic.
Rude for no reason.
Yeah, like
Okay.
and also unnecessary hate, I find that problematic. Like you don't need to hate someone, just love everyone, man.
Love everyone.
Yeah, like it's not that deep. That's always it's not that deep. We don't need to be arguing. It's not that deep. We can have a conversation about it, but why is there all this animosity?
Yeah, there's a lot of polarization.
And it's okay to have polarizing views.
You're a very accepting person.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of arguments.
No.
What was the last argument that you had? Can you remember?
Probably an actual argument where I got like heated.
Last heated argument.
Probably like a year ago.
What was it about?
And it was genuinely just a drunk argument, so it doesn't even count.
That counts. Because when you're drunk, feelings are your real feelings.
No, it was
true.
genuinely just like an argument because this girl was just, you know when they're just causing unnecessary problems? Like, I don't like unnecessary problems. Like, why are you coming into my safe space and causing problems? Like, get out of here.
So what did it start at? Like, can you go...
Oh, I was at like a little like motive with my friends, was just drinking, having fun or whatever. And then she just came to genuinely just to bring problems because she didn't like me and my friend. And I was like, there's no point, I'm not doing this. And then she just made it a big thing. Yeah, that was the last
Why
time.
doesn't she like you?
She doesn't like me because I'm friends with the girl she doesn't like.
So it's just...
It's just petty. It's just petty women problems, and I don't like it.
Women.
Women.
Yeah. Are you non-binary?
No.
Okay.
No. But I fully support non-binary people. My friend's non-binary, and I love them to death.
That's great.
Yeah.
So what makes you think...
Honestly, this part right here is just something that I've noticed. I study body language a lot, and I know it a lot better than, honestly, a lot of people would in other industries where this is actually a very big portion of what they're supposed to know. Anytime somebody's holding their mouth, their hands close to their face in any which way, it's usually because they're trying to hold inside an internal thought or person, and they don't want the other person to know about it. So in this case, she's trying to hold back that she's nervous. She doesn't want him knowing that she's nervous. She's trying to hide it, and she's trying to keep that inside. However, if you were out in the streets, you approach a girl, and she starts going like this, and she looks past you, and you know that she's thinking, I actually need to keep going because I need to get somewhere. And if that's the case, you can say, hey, actually, I didn't mean to hold you up. Let's walk to where you're trying to go. And then walk her a little bit of ways, grab her information, bounce out.
Or a cue.
Cute. Oh, because I'm open. I'm open. Like if I fell in love with a woman.
So you've had the reason.
Have I had? No, I haven't had a threesome.
Yeah, off camera, yes. On camera, no. Yeah.
So I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't had a threesome.
That's what Q means. You're open to it.
No, Q means I'm open to loving anyone, I guess. That's how I view it. Like, I'm open to loving whoever I want to love. Like, if I fall in love with a woman, then I fall in love with a woman. If I fall in love with a man, I fall in love with a man. If I fall in love with a non-binary person, I fall in love with a non-binary person.
Right, but you know what people in love do?
Yeah, they have sex. I know.
Threesomes.
Wow.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're waiting for marriage.
What, to have sex or have a threesome?
To have sex. We can switch. Ask me something. I'm gonna go rapid fire. I'm gonna make you feel uncomfortable.
What can I ask you? How many kids do you want then?
Okay, good question. How many can you give me?
I don't actually want kids as of right now. And listen to my explanation. Listen to my explanation.
Wow. How old are you?
Oh, I'm like...
It's actually a pickup thing, like a fake takeaway. He's doing it as a joke. And if you guys, honestly, some of you guys are at that place right now where tactics and tricks might be what you have to do for now because you're still learning how to become that guy that is sex worthy. However, he's doing this as a playful joke. The mindset behind it is that I'm playing around, I'm teasing. However, it is a takeaway, and it makes the girl feel like he can walk away at any chance. And it also it spikes her emotions. I do this all the time in clubs where you fake walk away, you pivot and come right back after a girl says something that you supposedly faux pas don't like in a teasing, joking way. It's a great way to excite a girl, make her laugh and giggle.
You're 19.
18, 19, yeah.
Okay. 18, 19?
Yeah, no, I'm 19 next month.
Okay, because you can't be two ages in one.
No, I know, but I'm in my 19th year. That was the first thing that...
Okay. You're 19, you're 18. Okay.
Yeah.
So why don't you... But you don't want kids in the future?
I don't like the way this... No, because, like...
That's...
I
They
just...
lied to you.
They didn't lie to me.
They
It's
lied
because...
to you.
It's
You want kids.
now you're trying to tell me that I want kids.
It's just natural. That's our...
Yeah, of course it's our purpose, but I just feel like our world and like the environment that I would be raising kids in, I don't really want to raise kids in this environment. Climate change, all that shit.
Climate change?
Yes! That's gonna affect my kid by the time I have kids.
You don't want to have a family because of climate change?
Yes! Why climate change, inflation, all these...
Inflation?
Yes!
Okay, two things. The climate is always changing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I understand that,
And
but like...
the dollar and the pound has always inflated.
Okay, yeah, you're correct.
Forever.
Yeah.
The climate's gonna continue changing, and the dollar and the pound, and that's gonna continue inflating.
In its mass, like how much it's increasing and so quickly in a short period amount of time isn't normal.
So what does that have to do with having kids?
Because I don't want to bring my even in the sense of like...
They lied to you.
Who lied to me?
They got you.
Who
This is the slave mind. This is the programming. I've heard this before from woke people. They'll say that they don't want to bring kids into this world because of, but that's not a good enough reason to give up your purpose.
But I don't feel like my only purpose as a woman is to have kids. Like, of course.
That's your highest purpose.
Yeah, of course. I genuinely believe that that's what I was manufactured to do, to give kids to. But.
10.
I was manufactured to give kids or whatever. But I also feel like there's more to a woman than giving kids.
Like what?
like I can do whatever I want in this life and not have kids and still live a fulfilling life.
Like what?
Like I can have my own career, I can have my own business, I can have...
What business is...
Well, personally, I do music, so
You rap?
I don't rap. I sing. Personally, I do music, so that's the type of thing I enjoy, and I don't feel like until I'm in a comfortable enough position to give my kids everything that they want in life and everything that they need.
Guess who could do that? Well, guess who should do that?
Who should do that?
Your husband.
My husband.
Your husband should provide for you.
Okay.
She's also shaking pretty bad, if you haven't noticed. Every time she touches her face, look at her hand. It is trembling.
And the kids. You don't have to be out here getting all this money.
I could.
You could, but do you really want to?
Yeah, I would love to have my own money. Like, of course it's beneficial to have a man who has his own money and gives me his money too. But have like a complete balance in our relationship as well. I think
you want an equal relationship?
Not fully equal, but I want to have my own. So like if he left me tomorrow, I still have my own. If I give my all to a man and have like nothing for myself, when he leaves, what am I left with?
The focus that you should have is on maintaining the relationship and keeping that. Because you want to know the truth.
Yeah, but if he's a complete asshole, why should I want to keep that?
Don't pick an asshole.
Yeah, but how do I know until it's too late? Sometimes you get into a relationship.
So that's more important. What women your age should focus on is picking the right guy that you can have a long-term relationship with. It's not that hard to vet somebody and figure out what their real character is, and also to not pick a complete loser. I think a lot of girls, they focus on their career and being girl bosses and Q and pride, and then they don't spend enough time investing into... Because the truth is, guys don't really leave their girl. Men don't really leave relationships. It's pretty much always the girl.
Yeah,
she's upset about something, she storms off, she gets mad, she looks through his phone because he's cheating. But how often do you really know guys that left? That the relationship is going okay, and then he packs his bag and leaves. It's usually the girl...
But is it going okay if he's out here seeking other women?
Why does that determine whether or not the relationship is good or bad?
Because I feel like if you have boundaries in your relationship...
Why do you have those boundaries?
No, but if we spoke about boundaries, if we're in a relationship...
But why even have those boundaries in the first place?
If we don't have the boundaries, then it's okay. But
why
if we
do you have those boundaries?
I don't. Well, no, I do have those boundaries.
Good.
I do have those boundaries.
So we're going to have 10 kids. I'm going to cheat on you.
What?
I'll provide for you. You can sing on Spotify, but you don't need to give up children.
Is he trying to get her to like him, or is he coming from a frame of, we're going to see if we like each other, I'm going to be playful and have fun, and I'm have a good intent behind the conversation and try to make you laugh and giggle, while also still having my own belief systems, not trying to bend to you, not trying to chameleon to you, which a lot of guys do. Every guy's trying to chameleon to a girl. He's still very straightforward with what he wants, who he is, what he likes, and at the same time too is still willing to talk to her like a human being, not trying to treat her like she's on a pedestal, not bending and trying to mold to something else, whilst being masculine and teasing and being playful.
Go and sing some songs. It's not that time consuming to sing. You don't need to go and give up your main purpose.
Yeah, but it depends. I'm not just singing. It's the whole artistry, first of all. It's not like I'm just singing some songs. You have to write. Wow. No.
Right?
Music is a whole art. It's not just, I'm going to just make someone write my songs and I'm just going to sing this microphone. It's an art. It's not just singing. I put my emotion into it and my time and my money and...
You know what will give you more emotion to give you material to sing about?
A bad relationship.
A family. A family. Having, love, like being emotional and being in that state.
Yeah, of course. And if I find it, then hooray. My feelings have changed. But
why don't you apply that same logic to your career? Why don't you say, like, oh, because of climate change and we only have a minute left?
He's noticed that she looked off to the side and he responded. A lot of you guys are trying to talk at the girl instead of having a conversation with her, which is a big difference. You're communicating to a human. And if you want to have a good conversation, it's not me trying to say the clever thing, the witty thing. It's me trying to have a conversation with another person. He's watching her, receiving her, and he's acting through her and responding to her words. A lot of you guys are so in your head. You guys will be thinking to yourself, what do I say next? Then you'll think of something to say, and you'll hold it inside and wait for her to just stop talking so you can say it. Be present. Listen to the conversation. Engage.
Basically, we only have a minute left, but... You seem like a really nice girl, genuinely. I think that you're a good person.
Thank you.
And I like you.
Thank you.
If there's anything that I can tell you, they're aligned to you about climate change and about inflation. That is a reason to not have a family, is why things are so polarized and why things are backwards, because it should be our number one priority. You're nodding your head, but what are you thinking about?
I'm not thinking. I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm taking what you're saying in.
What would you rate this date on a scale of 1 to 10?
It was informative. You taught me a lot, I guess. So I'd rate it an 8.
An 8?
A 9. 8, yeah.
A 9?
8, 9. 8.5.
8.5, I'll take it. This is great.
Thank you.
What's your name again?
Aisha.
Aisha. One more kiss on the cheek. Bye.
Bye.
I don't remember her name. Aisha? I think it was Aisha. She was great. I think she's very beautiful, and I would say that was my favorite date so far. Maybe it's sentimentality. You can roast me in the comments, but I can fix her. She's not too far gone. She has like enough of a bubbly personality. That's a perfect example of a girl who's been indoctrinated by wokeness. Doesn't want to have kids because of inflation? What are you talking about? Inflation is a reason to not have a family. I will fix her. I can change her. I can make her see because she has all the right qualities. Look, she's talking about I'm a queer. Like, what? I knew it. As soon as I saw the nose ring, I'm like, I know you. I'm going to get it out. I'm going to unplug all the little Uzi.
Sneako's a very centered, masculine guy. Very the type of guy that most girls honestly should want to date. He is grounded. He has strong belief systems. He's a man on his purpose, as you should be yourself. If you want to be somebody that can act and move and speak like this, do not let go of a purpose. You always need a purpose as a man. If you have no purpose in life, you can't be a man. If you guys like the video, if you guys are interested in coaching, text me at 702-841-9909. I do in person and online. And with that being said, peace.
We are so ready for the war. C-A-R-T-E-R. Put the B in E-R. I'm colder than B-R. Add another 3 R's. Watch me like DVD-VCR. Pump to your chest, I ain't talking CPR. Riding this track like a motherfucking streetcar. New Orleans coroner, his name is...